Lance Mechanics here today. How is it we're in 2025, going on 2026, and frames on vehicles are still rotting even in this day and age? Well, not all the blame's on the manufacturer. A good chunk of it's on you. And I'm gonna show you right here on my Jeep Gladiator why that's a perfect example on it's my fault, not the manufacturer's. So let's take a look. So here we are. It's the rear of my vehicle. Can anybody tell me what's wrong? Maybe I'll get some more light in here. Can you see what's going on? So I paid for the protection right from the factory when I brought the vehicle, or sorry, an extra add-on, I paid for it. But here's what's happening. See this? That's gonna rot your frame out pretty damn quick. See all the, see if we can get the sand in there. This is what does frames in. The manufacturer obviously didn't put that there. It's from you using it and driving it. And there's a lot more responsibility on your end. Even if you undercoat it every day, you do everything you can, you gotta wash your frame at least once a year. See there, the rust is kind of starting over there. So even though there's a protective coating on here, I still gotta do my due diligence. So imagine that, you as a vehicle owner have to take responsibility for something. Oh no, I'm a mechanic. This is a fun one for me because I'm experiencing it. My frame's not rotten, but I can do something now to make sure this vehicle lasts for a long time. First thing we're gonna try is, because I'm inherently lazy, I'm gonna take this to a car wash. We'll do the car wash, we'll do a check in the rear here again, and we'll see what the difference is. If it doesn't get clean enough, I gotta take a hose to it. I don't have a pressure washer anymore, they're all broken. I'll take the hose to it and we'll go to my favorite little thing here. I'm gonna go grab fluid film. So this is a very powerful anti-corrosion thing. I'm not sponsored by them, but if this video goes long enough, I'm gonna spray the frame once I wash everything out. And the key thing here is actually washing everything out. So being where I came from, the last dealership I was at was Honda. And Honda doesn't like screwing over their customers, unlike other brands. I will give them that. Here in the north, there was a lot of recall on frames. And what we did is, the first thing we did is if it passed the punch test, we went to the next step. The vehicle wasn't a write-off. So we flushed out the frames or the channels on the unibody with water, and the amount of crap that came out was unbelievable. They wanted us to do in certain spots for like 5-6 minutes each, and my bay was just like that much dirt on the ground when we were done. And that's when I came to the realization is you can undercoat your vehicle no matter what. It could still rot. It can rot from the inside because dust travels into these areas. Wind pressure forces the dust in there. And what happens is this dust and debris and water and materials traps moisture. And once it's there, it's hard to get rid of. So you got to be proactive and clean your vehicle yearly. Somebody should almost offer this service. So you're thinking, well, yes, somebody offers this service. It's Rust Crown or whatever. All these undercoating places in the north. All they do is spray over shit. Let's be honest here. They're not gonna, you can pay them maybe. They'll maybe clean your frame. I haven't seen that in a long time. They're gonna spray over it because they're paid by the job. They're almost flat rate in a way. They'll give guys bonus and they're in and out. It's quick. So if you want the most protection, you gotta do it yourself. You gotta force all the dirt out of these frames. You gotta let it dry. That's an important thing. Let it dry. So this Rust Crown film thing, it's great. On the Honda recalls, we were spraying it with a cavity wax. So for people who don't know, wax stays in place. It's a great little thing. These things are expensive though. So wax stays in place. You know what oil? Oil really doesn't, because at the end of the day, as it heats and it gets cold or warms up, it drips down. Eventually, it's not gonna have the protection you think it does. Fluid film does a great job, but nothing is better than wax. I don't have wax, so we're just gonna go with fluid film today because it's relatively cheap. All right, so let's go for a car wash. Will it help? Maybe not, it might help a little bit, but maybe it's an accumulative thing. If you do a car wash every couple weeks, it might keep the debris down. But again, then you're introducing water into areas you won't want water, so you gotta balance that out with some undercoating and crown protection, and let's just go. Let's go to the car wash first. So I'm in a car wash. I bought the one with the underbody spraying, allegedly. So we'll give that a shot and see what it looks like after this video. Till then, here's the car wash. It smells fruity. I wonder, you know, people are eating Tide Pods, if anybody's opened their window and tried to reach around and eat this. I bet you somebody has. Frig, it smells good. Well, it kind of washed it, so I'm trying to think here is this, if you do at least one car wash a month, it might keep up with this. But so we're gonna have to take the hose to this now and finish it. Well, hopefully this turns out on video. So I got my hose here. It's on the flushy thing, and let's see if we can get something to come out of the first hole. Why is that water hot? This is all dirt coming out of the frame. Show you again. So you got to start from the front and work your way back. You got to get that dirt out of there. Again, flush it hard. I did these on Hondas and you wouldn't believe what came out of the frames. So this is the only way to protect your investment. So what do you think? I know a lot of dirt came out of there for 26,000 kilometers. It's got the coating that I paid for from the dealership. I'm gonna let this dry. I might drive around for a day or two. I don't have a heated garage, so it's gonna take some time. A little dust will get in there, or road dust. It's not the end of the world. Then I will hit it with fluid film, and I'm gonna go pay a Crown rust control place to, what do you know, spray over that. I'm gonna hit every base. Frames rot out. Honda may buy your vehicle out if it doesn't pass the inspection up here in the north. Toyota is constantly replacing frames that still rot at the end of the day. Why they're not wax coating them from the beginning is, I can't say, but really, as a vehicle owner, it's up to you to protect it. I say investment. Cars aren't an investment, they're a liability, but you got to protect that liability at the end of the day. It's really on you. If you want to keep your vehicle for more than 8 years, you got to spend some money. Let's say you do a car wash once a month, that's 100 American, 200 Canadian. You got to do it. Take the time, get a hose in there once a year, flush out the frame, get all that crud out of there. It will last longer. It doesn't matter what brand you have right now, everything is rotting. The materials are thinner, they're cheaper. You got to do the best you can to protect it. So I hope you like this video. It's a little different than what I normally do. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, hype it. Protect your car. As a mechanic, I've seen one little spot missed with undercoating rot out. I've seen people with full undercoating every year and the vehicle still rotted out from the inside because they didn't wash the frame out. It's sad but true. So I hope you get something from this video, and Lance Mechanics, have a good one.